Before we jump into this video, I want to say a huge thank you to every single one of you for subscribing, because we have reached 100 subscribers. Finally, I can edit my URL, but seriously, I really appreciate all of the support on the channel. The views have been going up massively lately, and I think that is due to the fact that I've improved my kit, but 100 subscribers in 6 months doesn't sound like much, but to me, that is insane, and we're already at 105, growing so quickly at the moment. So once again, thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers, and I'm not going to waste any more of your time, but I really appreciate all of you guys, so thanks once again. Hello guys, and welcome back to the 5th episode of the Jürgen Klopp challenge with Watford, where today we are playing two very intense, very important games in the Premier League season against Chelsea and Arsenal. Two very difficult sides, both above us in the table. Arsenal up in second place, Chelsea just behind them in third. So they are very difficult games, and we need to make sure that we gain as many points as we can if we really do want to push for Europa League, as I was saying. And that wee teaser thing, I don't really know what I call them, but you know, teaser sounds about right. Since last time out, we have done a little bit less good than we would have hoped, I'm not going to lie. So we started off with a easy friendly win. Don't know why we had a friendly game, but I mean, I just fielded some reserves and stuff like that. And then we bounced back after the Liverpool win in the Liverpool loss with a win against their rivals, Everton, 3-0 at home. And Bruno has managed to find his form, which isn't too bad at all, scoring 2 goals in that game, getting an assist later on. But since then, we haven't managed to pick up a single win against some teams that you think we would have been able to pick up at least 1 or 2 wins overall. But, you know, 2 points from 3 games, it's what we got, it's what we're going to have to deal with. And it's given us a poor run of form leading up to this Chelsea game, but I'm feeling mildly confident. You know, Arsenal just beat Chelsea in the FA Cup final. Hopefully that I can take that luck and turn it into this game. This is the squad that we are going with. I've actually pre-done it for once, so you guys don't have to worry about me editing anything. I think we've got an injury to one of our key players. Yeah, Capoue, he's out for 4 to 5 months, so the rest of the season. Also, Trippier's out for 6 to 3 months. So, you know, 6 weeks to 3 months, not 6 to 3 months. That's not how it works. But yeah, it's really unfortunate because we're paying him quite a high wage, and I don't think we'll be able to use him for the rest of the year. So a bit of a waste of money, but you know, that's a risk you take. So without any further ado, this is the team that we're going with, and let's jump straight into it. Let's take a look who Frank Lampard is playing for his Chelsea side, and it is, as per usual, a very good squad. No changes to it. No unfamiliar faces. All of them wearing Chelsea blue in their photos, which is, you know, nice that Lampard's being loyal to the boys. But I mean, he could have brought in some different players. Straight off the bat, we injured Tammy Abraham and bring on Olivier Giroud. So, you know, I think that's a sign of things to come. I'm more frightened of Tammy Abraham than Olivier Giroud, that's for sure. Well, actually, post-lockdown, he's been pretty good in real life, but I'm hoping that that doesn't happen too much in this game. And now that I've mentioned him, I'm actually a little bit worried that he's going to score a hat-trick against us. Zappacosta plays it back to Willian, and they are in the right sort of area and looking for a ball into the mixer, but luckily... I was about to say, luckily for us, his shot doesn't trouble us too much, but it comes straight off the goalkeeper or off the post, I'm not entirely sure, and back into his pathway, and he puts it into the back of the net. Let's take a look at this on the replay. Someone really should be closing him down. A save from the goalkeeper. Eventually it comes to one of our players, and that's just an easy goal for him, and very disappointing way to go 1-0 down on the scoreline. But we are going straight back at them with an opportunity of our own. Sarr running up the pitch on Sarr, mate. That's not what we want to see. I'm sorry, but we need to be doing better shots than that, my friend. I just turned down my fan, so if you were hearing that in the background there, sorry about that. You know, still trying to sort out the kinks and what's the phrase? There's something in the kinks. The tinks and the no, that's not it. I have no idea. Someone comment down below what the phrase is, because that's going to bother me otherwise. But again, in true Raxo FM fashion, completely ignored an opportunity there. Deulofeu's shot goes well over, not even troubling Kepa, and we're still 1 goal down as we approach half-time. And it's looking like a slightly even affair. 7 shots, none on target to their 4. I mean, I guess it does suggest that maybe we're doing, a little bit better than them statistically, but you need to get them on target. And that one was on target from Mariano, but unfortunately can't go past the goalkeeper, and we finish the first half playing quite well. I'm going to tell them to show me something else, though, because we need to make sure that we're actually putting these chances into the back of the net. And we can see a shot goes straight into the statistics there, but nothing else is happening just yet, and we're already at 60 minutes. Gosh, and that's the one thing I'm trying to get used to with this laptop. It's very good, which means it can actually play the game at a fast speed, and it's almost playing the game at a speed as fast as that shot from Mason Mount that goes straight past our goalkeeper and into the back of the net. And I think it might already be game, set and match, boys and girls. Hudson-Odoi plays it back to Willian, who plays it out to Mount, who really came inside from taking that corner. And I mean, could the goalkeeper have, done much better? He did look like he was doing a bit of a matrix move there, did we duck and dodge the bullets? But that's just my opinion, I guess. I'm just the commentator at the end of the day, aren't I? We're going to make our first substitution. It is going to be Pereira coming on. Delafeu not having the best day at the office according to his rating. Also, yeah, I reckon we can bring off Bruno and bring on... I always bring him on, Queener, and he never does anything. I don't think he's made a single goal contribution all season. Yeah, and I've given him a lot of opportunities, a 6.64 rating, but he just needs one lucky chance. He just needs to create an assist, get a goal, and then he might get some confidence in him. But it hasn't come just yet, and I'm giving him a little bit more faith than he maybe deserves. But I feel like this game is a good chance for him to show what he's made of, and we're going to ask the team to show some passion as we go into the last 5 minutes. Not expecting a result to come our way, but it would be great if we could get a consolation goal just to show that we really were in this game and actually weren't as out of it as the scoreline suggests. Statistically, we are all over them like a bad rash, but as the game closes out, it's not shown on the scoreline, and a 2-0 loss is a little bit flattering to them, but at the end of the day, we never really looked like the side that were going to win that game. Unlucky, I guess, but, we could have done a wee bit better with the chances that we did create. So, that's one to just move on from. We're going to jump straight into the next game, which I'm hoping we can have a bit more luck against, and that is Arsenal, who, again, if you can't tell, I'm an Arsenal fan, just beat Chelsea in the FA Cup final, so surely this one technically will be a little bit harder, but at home, I am really hoping that this one will be a bit easier, and maybe even okay, let's try saying that again, but in English this time. Maybe this time we can actually come away with a point, or even 3 points, but I mean, I'm not going to complain if we do end up losing, it is Arsenal, but we're going to try our best and work it out right now. The team's had about 15 days off because of an international break, so I don't want to see any complaints about people being tired or anything like that. This is the squad that we're going with. It's basically the exact same, except we brought in Capicele instead of Cathcart. Let's jump straight into it. No messing around. No one's back from injury. Take a look at the Arsenal side that we're facing. Right now, Aubameyang up top. Mesut Ozil, who hasn't been playing for Arsenal very much in real life, is in the squad, alongside Memphis Depay, who is the only other player that, isn't from Arsenal. Well, actually, Ozil's from Arsenal, but, doesn't really feel like it these days. So we're going to ask them to end this poor run of form by getting a win here tonight. And I'm really hoping that we can do that, because we have been dipping a wee bit, and we are down in 8th place right now, actually. But a win would certainly take us above West Ham back into 7th place, where I think we deserve to be. Best of the rest is a pretty good representation of how this team is doing. And Delafeu has a good opportunity early on. Found a good amount of space there, well worked, but couldn't get the shot that could go past Leno, or even really trouble him, to be completely fair. And now Arsenal from a corner are on the ball and passing around pretty uselessly, but eventually find a lot of space for Torreira to whip a ball into the middle. And he doesn't find anyone, and now we can break away like we do all the time. Delafeu with his pace going down the right-hand side as that winger. Mate, of all the options, there was cut inside, continue, down the right, play the ball into the middle or shoot. Shoot was easily the worst. I'm hoping that Sarr, now that he's got the ball, does a little bit better with the ball, and he does play it to Mariano, who has got he does have the ability to shoot from there, Deulofeu. I'm fine with him shooting from there because he is a striker. Not that, you're bad, but, I mean, come on, I've just got a little bit more faith in him, no offence. But it didn't lead to anything, and after 20 minutes, we're still 0-0 on the scoreline. But you have to say, again, just like the Chelsea game, I think we are the better side in this match. But we don't want a Chelsea situation where we don't end up getting anything from the game, even though we do play well. So that is important for our defence to stay on top of things, but we need to make sure that we do score a goal, and we have done exactly that. Sarr with the header, Deulofeu with the ball into the mixer, and you wouldn't expect those two to be, hitting it off from corners and creating game plans, but I'm not complaining. It's in the back of the net, a great header from Sarr, probably his first headed goal of the season, but again, not going to complain. Brilliant goal, and that puts us up into 6th place. I imagine we're not going to be sitting there for too much longer. Manchester United probably have a game in hand, and they're not actually using Solskjaer anymore. They sacked him, so just a wee bit of interesting information for you guys to know about this not real life save at all. But I think that's a little bit harsh, down in 6th place with 2 games in hand. I think that's a little harsh, to be completely honest. I'm going to tell them not to get complacent out there. We are playing really well, but we do need to stay really focused, because we all know how quickly this could change and how quickly Arsenal could bag a couple of goals with the likes of Depay and Ozil and, of course, Aubameyang up top. Just like Aubameyang did in the FA Cup. Sorry, if you can't tell, I'm quite happy that Arsenal won in the FA Cup final. This is how you can tell how pre-recorded my videos are, though, because I bring up topics that happened like days ago. It might even be weeks at this point. Come on, get it over the line. An absolute scramble there, and how that didn't end up in the back of the net is absolutely beyond me. It's probably the first time I've ever stopped talking about something completely unrelated to the video to actually, talk about the highlights. And we're giving Quina another chance. It's probably the last time I give him a chance if he doesn't do anything in this game, to be honest. Yeah, he's had a lot of opportunities, and he's definitely going to get there eventually. He's definitely going to improve, but it's important that he actually delivers on those promises, and maybe even gets an assist here or there, or God forbid, a goal. That would be quite nice. Nelson trying to score a goal and impress just like Quina, but he can't do it, and he shoots it over the bar, and we're just trying to run down the clock at this point. Only 7 minutes to go, and I think it might be time to make another change, and we're going to bring on a little bit more defensive freshness, bringing on Folquer, I have no idea, on for Juanma, and we'll leave the other one because I don't feel like we really need to make another substitution at this point in time. Watch them score and me regret not make a substitution. Don't worry, we've cleared it out, but they're still on the ball. Torreira with more space yet again, and he does find Kolasinac, who in my opinion was miles offside, and thank goodness, because on the follow-up, Lacazette does put it into the back of the net, but I think I was correct. Kolasinac miles offside. Didn't actually get to see a replay, not sure why, sorry about that, but just trust me guys, I'm pretty sure he was offside. Sarr on the ball, running it forward, and we could even double our lead here as Quina plays it to the substitute, and they link up and hit the post. That would have been brilliant, 2 substitutes linking up, but not scoring the goal, unfortunately for us. But Quina is on the corner, come on, whipping a good one, and he does find one of our players, but Mariano can't keep it down, and we just need to hold on for another 5 minutes. And I think I'm going to go down to a cautious mentality, see what happens in this opportunity, and maybe we could even, add to that tally, just like I said before, and just like we had an opportunity to do twice just before. Sarr in on goal. Can't do it for us, but I think that we might just be able to time waste enough to get all 3 points, and the full-time whistle does blow, and that is a very deserved win, and a very good performance from the side, just like in the Chelsea game. But this time we actually get the result. Actually, that was probably a better performance than the Chelsea game. In the Chelsea game, I don't think we were that statistically dominant. That was very, very good stuff, and it shows the progression that this team is looking to move in, and I'm very happy with that. That is where we're going to end this episode, up in 6th place. We're probably not going to stay there for too much longer, considering Manchester United do have 2 games in hand on us, but you got to celebrate the small things in life, and this is certainly one of those times that we should be allowed to celebrate. If we take a look at the schedule, I'm going to play all 4 of these games in between now and the final 2 games of the season, and we'll come back for those. Hopefully, it should be up tomorrow. I don't upload on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so if today's a Monday or a Wednesday, I'm not uploading tomorrow, but if not, I will upload it tomorrow. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you are new around here. Don't miss the season finale in the next episode, and I will see you all later.